In the quaint yet close-minded town of Meadowbrook, 12-year-old Olivia Johnson stepped into her science class at Riverside Middle School unaware that her truth would soon be put on trial. New to the school, the daughter of a black woman and a lover of stars, Olivia had found herself more isolated than welcomed. She wore her NASA t-shirt with pride and spoke of constellations during lunch, but to her peers and even her teacher, she was just another imaginative outsider. That morning, Miss Porter, a stern-faced science teacher known more for her skepticism than her science, had asked every student to present their parents' profession for career day. One by one, students stood up. My dad's a banker, my mom's a nurse, my parents own the bakery downtown. When it was Olivia's turn, she walked up, head held high, gripping a folder filled with photographs, her mother in training suits, in NASA control rooms, beside astronauts. My mom is Dr. Maya Johnson, she said clearly, trying to suppress the tremble in her voice. She's an astrophysicist and the lead propulsion systems director for the Artemis lunar mission at NASA. The room froze. Ms. Porter tilted her head with a smirk that was more blade than smile. Olivia, I appreciate your creativity, she said slowly, her voice using polite condescension. But this assignment is about real jobs. Let's be honest, black women don't lead lunar missions. That's a bit too ambitious, don't you think? A few students chuckled nervously. Someone whispered, liar. Olivia felt every gaze pierce through her. Her eyes welled with tears, but she didn't let them fall. I'm not lying, she whispered. My mother really works for NASA. Miss Porter waved her off. Enough, Olivia. Sit down. Let's not waste time. What no one knew, not even Olivia, was that on that very day, Dr. Maya Johnson, astrophysicist and project leader for NASA, was already walking through the front doors of Riverside Middle. The principal had secretly invited her for a surprise guest lecture, and the lie they'd chosen to believe was about to shatter. The classroom door swung open. A woman in a navy blue blazer with a NASA emblem strode in, her presence commanding. Behind her was Principal Daniels. Apologies for the interruption, Miss Porter, he said. Our special guest has arrived early. Everyone, please welcome Dr. Maya Johnson, head of propulsion systems at NASA. The silence was deafening. Miss Porter's face drained of color. Olivia sat frozen, watching her mother walk in with grace, eyes locking on hers. In that moment, Maya saw everything in her daughter's expression: pain, shame, and something deeper, the quiet fire of vindication. Good morning, Maya said, setting down a silver briefcase. Before I begin, I'd love to hear what you've been discussing. Olivia. Miss Porter interrupted, her voice now thin. We were just discussing professions. Olivia mentioned you, actually. Maya's eyes narrowed slightly. Interesting. And what exactly did Olivia say about me? No one answered. Until a boy with freckles murmured. Miss Porter said she was making it up. That black women don't run missions at NASA. The temperature dropped. Maya, unblinking, said, I see. She turned to the class. Then I suppose today, we're going to learn more than just science. She opened the case and pulled out miniature spacecraft models and her NASA ID. Miss Porter, would it be all right if Olivia assisted me in the demonstration? Principal Daniels nodded sharply. Miss Porter merely twitched. Olivia stood, still shaking, and walked to her mother's side. As Maya projected images of propulsion systems and showed team photos that included her with top NASA officials, she said calmly, this was taken 3 months ago, the day I was named project lead for Artemis. Without looking at the boys who had mocked her earlier, Maya added, in NASA, whispers in the control room could mean disaster. Here, they just distract from learning. Let's speak openly. Olivia explained the physics of propulsion, her confidence growing as her classmates watched in awe. By the end, Maya turned to Miss Porter. Do you believe in testing hypotheses before making assumptions, Miss Porter? She nodded stiffly. Then perhaps today, you've tested one of your own and found it lacking. The fallout was immediate. Some parents defended Miss Porter, claiming she was just being skeptical. Others demanded her resignation. The school, under scrutiny, scrambled for damage control. Days later, Principal Daniels emailed Maya to invite her as the keynote judge of a newly announced science fair, a move, he said, to restore faith and inspire students. Olivia didn't hesitate. I want to do a project on ionic propulsion. The system you're working on for Artemis. Maya blinked. That's advanced, Olivia. Are you sure? I'm sure. I don't just want them to know who you are. I want them to see who I am, too. She spent a weekend building a working model. When she activated it the night before the fair and saw the soft blue glow, she whispered, it works. The next day, the school gym buzzed with excitement. Olivia's setup, in the corner, looked more like a NASA display than a 7th-grade project. Even Zoe, a classmate who had once kept her distance, helped her set up. When Ms. Porter approached, Olivia didn't flinch. "What's this?" the teacher asked. "Ionic propulsion," Olivia said steadily. "The kind NASA is testing for Phase 3 of Artemis. Would you like to see it in action?" Before Ms. Porter could answer, Olivia flipped the switch. The model glowed. The air thrummed. Students gathered. Questions flew. Olivia answered every one. By the time Maya arrived with Principal Daniels, Olivia was surrounded. He whispered, "Your daughter is extraordinary." Later, Maya was asked to announce the winners. 3rd place. 2nd place. And then, first prize goes to Olivia Johnson for her ionic propulsion model. The room erupted in cheers. Olivia stood frozen, then stepped forward, collected her certificate, and took the mic. "This project isn't just about rockets," she said. "It's about believing in yourself when no one else does, and knowing that no one else defines your potential but you." Miss Porter, standing at the back, turned away. But later, she approached Maya. "I owe you both an apology. I see now I dismissed Olivia because of a story I didn't understand. Because of who she is." Maya replied, "In science, even failed hypotheses teach us. What matters is what we do after." Weeks passed. Olivia's project was displayed in the school hallway. The new astronomy club had 30 members. And when Olivia passed Miss Porter one afternoon, the teacher surprised her with a smile. "I hear you're working on a Mars hydroponic simulation. That's impressive. If you need help, my door is open." Zoe nudged Olivia. "Wasn't that the same woman who had—" Olivia just smiled. "Mom says sometimes people need time to recalibrate their orbit." That night, under the stars at a community observatory event, Maya and Olivia announced a new NASA mentorship program for underrepresented youth. Olivia stood proudly. No dream is too big, and no child should be told otherwise. After the event, Ms. Porter handed Olivia a letter with a photo of a young black woman and a telescope. "My grandmother wanted to be an astronomer in the 50s, it read. "You've reminded me that it's never too late to look up." And for Olivia Johnson, the stars had never looked closer.